So I would call this like kind of like a landing, just at the top of the bank. And you can just, to reset it to 0, I start in the center of the wheel and I run it out, to the center of the wheel there. So it's exactly 8 feet, and we know it's 6 foot wide. And you can say it has a 1x1 trim piece along the decking edge, just for more words. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps leading to the dock access. And I just include the steps and the length because it's like easier. I just like to tell them how many steps in case we ever need that information. But I just kind of like roll it out. It ends up being very close. Well, 32 feet long by 6 foot wide dock access. You know this is 6 feet, but it used to be, that used to be level. Okay. Oh yeah, one other thing I'll show you since we're here. This is like another little way to add value to an inspection and provide more quantitative information, hopefully, so people either we charge more or they're more happy with us. You don't really need this tool. All you need is, and Clark can make this too. You just need a cheap little piece of rope and a weight at the bottom. A small weight will do it. Yeah. Tie a knot like every foot. Okay. That can fit in your pocket. Yeah. This is not ideal, but what's cool about this, I'll show you. This is like a fiberglass fish rod set from Home Depot. And I use it to measure the water, and I just like it because it's rigid. Sometimes steamers, if they just blow away, they rust out instantly. So you can just step on that a little bit. This is this little piece here. I can use it to check like how deep sheet pilings are on the ground, and then you turn it, and then at the bottom it'll hook it.
Ah, okay.
So that's how you know how deep it is. On inspection, sometimes if there's a problem on the wall, right, you can work it down, and keep turning it, and see like you go down, you keep turning it, and then eventually like you say this was all open, then you keep, and then boom, yeah, and you know it's this deep.
Oh,
so this is what this is for. And on seawall inspections, when there's holes behind there, I can poke this down in the hole, put my finger in there and pull it out like a dipstick, oil dipstick, and I can say this is how deep the hole is. It helps me measure them and stuff.
Sure, okay.
And I can find out really, it could not look like a hole, and then I push this in there and it goes.
Right, it is.
Yeah. Don't let that roll down for me. So I just screw these together. Like I said, you could use a rope. I just like to tell them how deep it is.
Yeah.
And on the inspection report, I always note like the tide while I was here. So to me, I just kind of gauge it. It does go higher, but it's not really low. So I just would call this mid-tide. And I'm not quite sure if it's coming in or out, but it doesn't really matter. The water here, plus it's nice to have the information how deep the water is, because it gets deep over here.
Does it?
That's why these probably sunk. Watch, I guarantee you. It makes jobs extremely harder when it's deep water.
Right.
Way harder. Can't even tie the boat up. That's what happened at James Wells. So I just kind of like poke it down. Okay, so wiggle it just a little bit. And plus you can tell if it's rocky and stuff.
Right.
Like we don't have that problem. Like I can just keep wiggling this down.
So that's
See,
good.
I'm just wiggling. So then I'll come over here just to get a fresh spot because I know that it's not like super rocky now.
Right.
You know, it's just right to here.
Measure that.
So I'll put it right at the end of the dock. That's where it's wet.
Okay.
You know, I don't have my tape measure with me, so I'll just walk it out like this.
Okay.
8 feet of water at mid-tide. So it could be 10 foot of water here at times. Minimum, like during normal conditions,
Yeah.
you know?
Okay.
And the dock, I'd say, is built 4 foot above mean high water, the elevation of it. You can make note that this remote box, although it's working, I wouldn't touch it because it's got fiberglass shreds coming out of it. So if they're gonna have kids or something, you don't want them touching that. You can, just so you understand, since we're here, I'll explain this. You know how to operate these, or I'll show you real quick.
Show me.
Okay. So all this is right here is an on-off switch that you can turn the power on and off for security and safety.
Okay.
Most people always leave it on.
Yeah.
But if anyone gives me the remote, I always leave it off because I don't want any problems with it going up automatically or so always leave it off if someone, here's your key,
Okay.
give it back to them, say it's off. They'll call you and say, oh, my lift's broken every time. So operate the lift for me on that side. Go up right on the other side of this control box, hit a button. Keep going down with that. You see how the inside motor is not working?
Yeah.
Keep going down. It's just that outside motor that's working. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm holding this level control button down.
Oh, okay.
Watch when I let go. Now go down. See how both are working?
Yeah.
So this lift right now is off level.
Right.
Sometimes people call you up with a problem. They're like, my lift's not level. I need you to fix it.
Oh.
So now you know how to do that.
Yeah.
You hold this down and either go up or down with
Yeah.
the motor that's working. So go down with the lift and we'll level it, you know? You're going up with it. That's okay. So that's how you would level this lift out if we were getting paid to do that.
Right.
So you can stop now before we break it.
Interesting.
Right?
Okay.